doing this show sober or if I was going to read the directions in the teacup and have a little fun drink. So hands down, the most popular item in the show, and we do not have a lot to go around. I wish we had more, because not only are you going to want a set of 6 for your house, you're either going to want to give a really good person all 6, or you're going to want to hand out all cute 6 teacups the next time the girls are together. So it's new today, and what a value. Your price is $61.78, but these are all done in beautiful porcelain, and you get the saucer with the little gold trim, and you get the teacup with the gold handle, and all of them have a different but similar flower in them, and it will say whiskey in a teacup. I just think this is the sweetest little idea. And 450 orders now placed. Easy Pay brings them all home. $15 is all you need. Let me just tell you this though real quick. They're going to ship out the week of November 8th. So you will certainly have them in time for a holiday gift. You just won't have them for October. So no Halloween gifts here, but Christmas and Hanukkah for sure. So ladies, I just have got to ask, is this a Texas thing? Is this a Junk Gypsy sister thing?
Well, we love the phrase whiskey in a teacup because it's kind of like,
it kind of says everything you need to know.
yeah, it's like, don't, I may look all nice and sweet, but don't mess with me, buddy. It's kind of what it's saying. And that is very definitely, I guess, a Texas vibe down here. But I love these because these were, I feel like, obviously inspired by the flea market and by vintage, Victorian, tea sets, which we love. But we kind of added a little surprise inside, which is the phrase whiskey in a teacup. So, it could be tea,
and then, of course,
or it could be whiskey.
That's right. We'll leave them guessing.
They're the same color.
And we just amped up the color.
Who said that? Amy or Jolie? I didn't see you. Who said it's the same color?
Me? They are.
Now I know what I'm doing at the bus stop when these come home.
Exactly.
Real quick, let me just interrupt because I do actually want you to really walk me through the tour because, you could go into like a little kind of vintagey store that does like these pieces, and I am willing to bet, we can pinky swear on it, that the saucer is probably sold separate. You probably have to pay like $10, $15 for the teacup and then like another $10, $15 for the saucer. So when you do the math, you either keep all 6 in your home and everybody gets a different color, or you have 6 great gifts here and it's like that variety pack that you hand out to, whatever color screams your gal friend's name the loudest.
That's true.
But when you do the math, they're like not even $11 for the plate and the cup, and I only have 1,500 that can ship. They'll be there the week of November 8th. All you need is $15 to bring them home. We do recommend hand washing. So let me do like a little tour of the cup. I love the pink one. So you did a little gold color trim all along the top, the bottom, and then the handle too.
Yes, it's got the little dainty handle on it. Yeah, and like you said, another thing that we love is all the flowers on the inside are
they're all the same
coordinating,
colors,
but they're not matching. So we don't want to be too matchy-matchy.
I love that. I mean, would it be okay
Definitely like an old-fashioned teacup with a modern flair. I mean, because the colors are a little bit more modern, and then of course the whiskey in a teacup is a little more sassy in there. So it's like an old-style granny. It's kind of, we updated the old-style granny Victorian tea set.
Yes.
Well,
ain't your granny's tea set.
I love it. I was just thinking, I mean, if you don't mind, I think it's even cute to hand it out to the person who maybe doesn't even drink whiskey or drinks tea, but it's just that saying that's like so fun and so adorable. And maybe they put like something inside it, or put it in a china cabinet, or even put it by a nightstand, like drop jewelry in it. It's very like anthropology. You know what I mean? A young girl would love this too.
Definitely. I think everybody relates to this saying, honestly. Once they hear it, you're like, that's me. That's me.
Yeah, whiskey is not required to actually have these glasses.
Although maybe suggested.
All right, let me remind everybody what they get, because sometimes, Amy and Jolie, you'll come to QVC or even another store, and like, it's, do you want the blue or the green or the pink? And again, it's like $15, $20 per teacup. This is all coming home to you. I mean, I don't want to break anything, and we all know that I'm a klutz, so I won't stock them, tower them up too high. But like even to put them like on some sort of kitchen cart, and then the girls are coming over for tea and cookies, and you just kind of like have them nestled and hand them out. It is adorable. But you are getting all of this, and we're getting limited on what we have to go around. Sean upstairs, how many did you say for this order? Okay, 1,200 only, and they are ready to be handed out for the holidays. They will be there by the week of November 8th. So, girls, you know who we haven't talked about a lot in this show, and I know she's near and dear to your hearts? So, Mom, like your mom and dad, they all live there on the property, all in different houses, but all on the property. So it's Mom that really helped create the Junk Gypsy Nation, right?
Yes,
Definitely.
yes. Yeah, it was Mom's idea in the beginning. She said, you know, I was working in Austin at the Capitol, actually. I was kind of not happy with my job. And she said, you know what, why don't you just move home? You can sell stuff at the flea market until you figure out what it is you want to do for a living, for what are you going to be when you grow up? And so we started doing the flea market, fell in love with it, talked Jolie into coming on board with us. And, but yeah, so if it hadn't been for Mom saying, let's just go sell stuff at the flea market, none of this would have ever happened. So.
Well,
Yes.
and if it hadn't been for Mom's love of all things, just knick-knack, paddywhack, old eclectic things. I mean,
Yes.
when we went to the flea market, it didn't matter, you know, it wasn't an antique roadshow. It didn't matter what its value was. If it was something fun, really, we like just fun things, which I guess you can tell by this color palette. It wasn't really about its necessary monetary value. It was just if we liked it and it made us happy, and it kind of made your home happy.
Yeah.
So that all came from her as well.
Well, and I was just thinking, you know, I mean, I mentioned gifts a lot, and half our quantities are gone. They're new today. That easy pay is there. The lower price is there. We have fewer than 1,000 to go around. Like, who do you want to have whiskey in a teacup with? Is it your best group of girlfriends? You know, is it when those grown daughters come home and you bring out the tea kettle or bring out the whiskey, depending on the week they had? Yeah. I mean, it's just, I love like
mix them together.
I don't know. Is that called a hot toddy?
Is that a thing? Can you have whiskey tea?
We should make that a thing.
I agree. You know, so get these before they're gone. There's a lot of like rush right now to get the holiday gifts. Retail is just different because of all the shipping that's going on, but we have these ready to go. And when you do the math, like I said, I mean, it's not even $11 for the saucer and the teacup. And this teacup is trimmed in that vintage gold style, and then has the cute little flowers in it. And then of course the whiskey in a teacup. Now how many to go around, Sean? Only 900 to go around. And I want to make sure everybody knows this isn't like just pretty. I could put hot boiling water in this, correct, girls?
Yes.
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 These are functional.
The real deal. Just hand wash them. Don't put them in your washing machine.
Right.
Or dishwasher, I
Or the
meant to say.
microwave. No
Oh,
microwave.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
No
We
microwave, no
Not to
dishwasher.
be in the microwave.
Right? And you know, I'm gonna travel with them. I'm a mover. I don't really have a bedroom except for over there. So like, what if like the guests are coming over and we bought that bench that's finally back in stock, the set of 2 lanterns,
Yep.
the price goes up in less than 5 minutes, where you get a smaller and a larger for $54. Like, what if somebody comes over and I'm thinking the pink throw and the pink blanket and the pink teacup are all in the guest room for them?
So
Perfect.
cute.
And you know, Amy, I don't think that you even have to, if you'd want to, you don't have to keep the saucer mat with the matching cup. You could mix match, you know, different colored cups with different colored saucers as well. They
Well,
don't have
that's
to
a
all
cute
live
idea.
together.
Yeah, that's a cute way to put it, kind of in your china cabinet, or if you have one of those, like, you know, little coffee or mug hook things that a lot of people have on the wall. That would be so cute to
Right,
display
yeah.
them there.
Yeah, there's no rules here, so you can just mix and match all you want.
I love that. All right, we only have seconds to go. So now that I got up and ran all the way over here, I do want to make sure you see everything you get. It is 6 saucers, 6 teacups, and they all say whiskey in a teacup. But we're going to come on over and say goodbye. That is the second ever Junk Gypsy show. Don't wait on the lanterns, the suitcases, the blankets, everything in mustard's been popular today. But Amy and Jolie, I really adore hanging out with you, so I am looking forward to doing this again. And I'm going to tell everybody to stalk QVC.com, because the light up bar sign and the arrow and a few more things are going to pop up in the next coming days and weeks that are available from your line.
Thank you
Thank
so much,
you. It was
Amy.
fun.
It's been fun. And hey, you're going to have to come to Texas one of these days. So
If I do, I'm never going to leave. Just be warned. All right, girls.